I'm Miss Schneider, and today I will be teaching a lesson on estimation and measurement. All right, first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to read Inch by Inch by Leo Leone, and here we go. Before I read the book, raise your hand if you know how to estimate. Perfect, all right. Have you ever measured anything? All right, good. You should know a little bit about this book already. One day, a hungry robin saw an inchworm, green as an emerald, sitting on a twig. He was about to gobble him up. "Don't eat me. I'm an inchworm. I am useful. I measure things." "Is that so?" said the robin. "Then measure my tail." "That's easy," said the inchworm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 inches. "Just think," said the robin. "My tail is 5 inches long." And with the inchworm, he flew to where the other birds needed to be measured. The inchworm measured the neck of the flamingo. He measured the toucan's beak. How long do you think the beak is? Do you think it's big or is it small?
Pretty big.
The legs of the heron. The tail of a pheasant. And the whole hummingbird. Raise your hand if you've seen a hummingbird before. Are they big or small?
Small.
So how many inches do you think that this hummingbird is? Is it a lot or a little? Good answer. One morning, the nightingale met the inchworm. "Measure my song," said the nightingale. "But how can I do that?" said the inchworm. "I measure things, not songs." "Measure my song, or I'll eat you for breakfast," said the nightingale. Then the inchworm had an idea. What do you think his idea is going to be? We'll have to find out. "I'll try," he said. "Go ahead and sing." The nightingale sang, and the inchworm measured away. There he is. He measured and measured, inch by inch, until he inched out of sight. It's right over there, right about to go away. So, what do you think the inchworm was doing there? Is he escaping? Smart inchworm. All right, we are going to pretend that we are inchworms today. And we're going to use our rulers. So there's one for each of you. Have you ever used a ruler before? Yes, okay. So if you've used one before, then you'll know that by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are where the inches are. Don't use the other side because we're only going to measure by inches today. So, the first thing that we're going to measure are regular unsharpened pencils. So there's one for each of you. I'll get one of my own out so we can do it together. So on your paper, I want you to write your name, and then in the lines, I want you to write pencil. All right, now looking at the inches on your ruler, without putting the pencil to the ruler, how many inches long do you think the pencil is? Addison?
Like 8.
8? What about you?
Probably 7.
7? All right. What you just did is called an estimation. So your it's basically a guess on how long or how short an object is. Well, with the activity that we're doing now. All right, so I want you to put your pencil up to the very first line on the left, and then right up there. Okay, let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and uh-oh, it doesn't quite reach the 8, but it's longer than the 7. What do you think that means, Jamie?
That it is half of something?
Right. So if we just counted up to 7 and we add 1/2, Allison, how long do you think it is?
7.5.
Good job. All right. So I want you to put down what you estimated first, and then how long the pencil actually was. All right, the next thing that we are going to measure, after you're done writing, of course, is I want you to look at your notebook paper. So, Jamie, how long do you think your notebook paper is?
The long way or this way?
We're going to do both. Which way would you like to do first?
Let's do the long way.
All right, how long do you think it is?
I think it's 15 inches.
15 inches. All right, and Allison?
11.
11 sounds good. All right, now, if your measurements are different, why would that be, Allison?
Different numbers.
Good job. So they might be different lengths or widths, and if you get different numbers, that is perfectly okay. All right, so let's take our rule. Let's write down our estimation first for our piece of paper or our notebook. All right, now let's take our rulers and let's put it up. Make sure, if you notice, there's the line on your ruler. Make sure that you go to that line and not to the end of the ruler. So I'm going to use the book as an example. So let's measure. All right. And Jamie, how long is yours?
11.
11. And Allison?
About 10.5.
10.5. All right. So Allison, yours was a very, very good estimation. And Jamie, that is perfectly fine. It does look like it's a lot bigger than it is because of the lines. All right, now we're going to measure our notebooks the other way. So, Jamie, how wide do you think your notebook is?
7.
All right, and with this, we're not going to include the spirals. So we're only going to go where the paper starts. All right, so yours is 7, and what about you, Allison?
I think 7 too.
7? All right, so let's put up our rulers. Mine looks like it's about 9.5. It's a little bit harder because of the spirals. How is yours, Allison?
Almost 8.
All right, good job. Let's write that down. What is yours?
About 9.
About 9? All right, so put that down. Getting a little bit closer each time. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit bigger. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go the long way and how wide it is. So we're going to do our desk. So we're only going to do this part. We're not going to have both of the desks in it. So this one's going to be a little bit more tricky. We're going to go the width way. So Allison, how wide do you think the table is? It's kind of big, a little bit harder.
50.
50? All right. And Jamie?
Maybe 60.
60? All right.